I wouldn't be
Like,
worried about
yeah,
the job
well,
because I would get that Nicki money. I would get that Nicki check since she knows so much.
Hello, guys. This is Tasha talking truth. I'm doing the truth all day, every day. So let's get into it. Hello, guys. How everybody doing? I hope everybody having a wonderful day, wonderful, blessed day. And if you not, just know, just get on your knees and pray, okay? Because it got to get better. God will make it better. All right, guys. Let me open up this video by saying thank everybody for subscribing to my. Now let me get into what we are here for. Alrighty now, guys, we got three demons. Okay? We got 3 demons out here that is trying to destroy Nicki Minaj and her husband, okay? Now, these are, Satan, demons, they come in all different shapes, different forms, a demon can be, you could be working with one, he's powerful, but he's not as powerful as God, okay? And so, when it comes to, the D, and that's what I'm gonna name him, the D, when you're doing good, and you're doing well. That is when he fights the hardest. The D, he comes at you with everything he can to tear you down, to destroy you, because that's what he does. He wants to destroy and conquer. So what does he do? He uses people. Okay? Because they are already, he don't go and use a good person with a good soul. No. He goes and he gets into, wicked people with bad souls. Okay? And he uses these people to try to come and destroy God's plan, but he cannot. Because God is he cannot. As long as you believe in that, and God got that shield around you, anything the D throw at you, it's not going to work, okay? It's not going to work. And so you have these thirsty people, okay, that is trying to extort money from this woman, okay? Now, y'all already know about the Jenn girl. I know a lot of people, I shouldn't have to go through and break the story down again. Okay? Now y'all know what allegedly happened. She said some things have happened to her, and Mr. Petty was the cause of it, okay? Now at first, I didn't want to touch, I didn't say if it was true or not because I wasn't there. But based on the story she told first and the stories that I've heard her say on these platforms, I do not believe the bitch, okay? And what that is, I really hope that God prevail. I really hope that justice prevail. I really hope that Kenny get justice like the Park Central 5. Okay? Because I do believe that he was railroaded. It was around that time when this happened. I think he was railroaded. Okay? And so, the reason why I'm saying this is because the stories just do not. These three thirsty, broke people. You got one is a S service, so she's out for money because look what she's doing to her bond. So she's out for money. Then buy men, okay? That and there's nothing against people. I don't discriminate, but what he's doing, he don't know how. He don't have any stories. The only commentary that he get is if he talks about Tasha K, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B. And Jenn. Well, and that's related to Nicki Minaj. Because I'm quite sure if you put her name up there alone and don't put Nicki Minaj or Kenny name in it, she's not gonna her name is not gonna trend at all. It's not gonna trend. So, you know, these people knowing that this woman is fibbing. They know that. They know her story don't make sense to them. Now, let's talk about when, and I'm going to jump straight into this. Let's talk about when Hot Boy, let's talk about when he was on the platform running his mouth, talking with his chest out like he knew what was going on, but he started talking about, he started misinforming information and said that this lady went and the state picked it up. And then he was so for sure of himself. Then you had the operator lady. You had her saying, yup. And mind you, she did the interview, her second ever interview on the operator.
Alleged sexual assault case. And the only reason why it is an attempted rape is because she dropped the charges. You know what I'm saying? And the city picked it up. The city didn't have a valid argument without the witness, without the actual victim. So they settled for attempted rape.
Is that correct though? Did she actually drop the charges, or did the city just pick it up without her dropping the charges? Because I'm sure it was that the city picked it up.
She dropped it and the city picked it up.
Okay.
Yeah, she dropped it because they was in her ear. They put the battery on her back. She was only 16.
The guy admitted that he threatened her family. That's why she dropped it. But if she dropped it and a state picked it up, they had evidence. They wouldn't have picked it up if they didn't have evidence, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
A DA reject.
Oh, there was DNA evidence and all that.
Right.
They found DNA and all that. They found the knife.
Oh, hold on. Jen's in the comments. She's saying she never dropped the charges.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
I remember she said that before.
She said supposedly Tasha K said I wasn't me.
Do you want to drop the link for Jen?
No, I never dropped anything. Okay.
I
thought she dropped it too. Yeah, let her tell it.
The lady channel. She interviewed her. So how is it that you missed that part of how she told the story and when she went to court? How did you miss that? How did you not hear that? How did you get that information wrong? So then Jenn comes up and said, no. Y'all agree conflict issues. No, that ain't what happened. So then they bring her up. Oh, come on up and tell your story. You can tell your story. So after Jenn got up there and told the story, it was so many inconsistencies in her story, they had to bring her back on. After they talked to her and they did a plan, and she was caught up in stuff, people were calling her out. Then all of a sudden, they didn't want to put her back on no more. They don't want to put her back on. We're going to keep her off. Why? She been talking now. Why all of a sudden y'all want to keep her off? And that right there lets me know that they know that this girl is lying and they're all plotting. So let me skip past that. So after neither one shit or operator lady, they didn't know. They almost fumbled everything. Okay, almost. So then they talk more and more, and it was interesting the things that they were saying. This is where things get tricky at Jenn. You gonna hear Jenn say she didn't go nowhere. She stayed in the house. She was a house person. She stayed in the house. But then you're going to hear Jenn say she was a thought. Everybody was a thought at some point in their life. She says she stays in a house. She's a house person. She didn't go nowhere. Then you're going to hear Jenn. Several times you're going to hear Jenn speak about how old. I want y'all to pay attention. Because she's going to speak about how old she was when she left New York. Okay? 16 years old.
I haven't lived in New York in a very long time. And the circles that most people build in their neighborhoods, I didn't get a chance to build those type of relationships in my neighborhoods. So I don't have the same friends. Marie Petty, we've never hung out together. Anytime that I ever seen her, it was because I went to go see my mother. We've never hung out. We've never hung out anywhere. We've never went out together. We've never had the same friends. We've never had the same company. We've never had any of that, because anybody who knows me from New York, from 16 and under, they can't tell you much about me except for maybe who my brothers are.
Right. You was more of a house girl.
I was a house girl, not more of one. I was one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hang out in the streets. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got a pass. I'm sure I was a thought at some point in my life. I'm sure I was a liar at some point in my life. I'm sure she would come to the neighborhood. But this is when I was younger, going around to my mother's crack house. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when I was a young girl, you know, right, on my way to school, making a stop at the crack house that my mother lived in or whatever to go check and see my mother. I would see her. But I haven't seen that girl, Marie, since before I left New York at 16.
Drums, please. You're going to hear the bitch slip up. And Jenn is going to catch herself. She slips up and say, I left when I was grown. And she caught herself. She said, I left when I was grown.
Grow up in a neighborhood and know somebody from the corner without actually knowing them.
Right.
I was born into that house, and I didn't leave that house until I was grown.
Right.
Grow up in a neighborhood and know somebody from the corner without actually knowing them.
Right.
I was born into that house, and I didn't leave that house until I was grown.
Right.
Jenn, let me ask you something, girl. I thought you left when you were 16. I thought Maria didn't see you. So why is it that you slipped up and said grown and caught yourself? Huh? I know they will find some story, some way to cover that up. But if y'all smart, if y'all really smart, and y'all would hear her, she caught herself. Jenn, what you stop talking for? What you catch yourself for, Jenn? Huh? Oh, this here is a lie. I don't believe none of it at all. Do y'all remember how happy she was? How happy they was because they didn't hear the interview that Black T Blogs, shout out to Black T Blogs. They didn't hear the interview between Black T Blogs and Marie. See, they didn't hear that. And so when they heard it, when somebody sent the video to them and they heard it, they were so happy. Let me tell you something. Jenn was so damn happy. She was happy to get a damn dog jumping up and down, wagging his motherfucking tail. She was so happy because she had a piece of evidence that she could use. Because she didn't have shit at first. She was so happy. It was like a lifesaver. Woo, I got a piece of evidence now that'll link one of Kenny's family members to harassing me. So then that's when they were saying, oh, Black T, it's your fault. It's your fault, Black T Block. It's your fault. No, it ain't. Oh, Jenn was so happy. She was so happy. Yep, see? She threatened. That's his family. That's his. But, I want y'all to listen to y'all conversation. I want y'all to listen to y'all conversation about KennyPetty cousin. That both of y'all, you and Hotshot, that y'all having about the cousin clout chasing.
Comes out and everybody who didn't want to be involved is now going to be involved because they had some involvement. Then it's going to be a couple people. It's not just going to be Nicki Minaj and KennyPetty. It's going to be a lot of other people who are involved too. And it's not my fault. They should have kept their mouth shut. They should have stayed out of it. And Marie Petty, she made it worse. You talking about a cousin who don't even fuck with you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get noticed. She did that because she wanted to be noticed.
She clout chasing,
by them.
even though she is the cousin, but she's still clout chasing.
Yeah, but we all have cousins that we don't have. We all have cousins that we don't fuck with.
You don't really fuck with, right?
You know what I'm saying? We all have cousins that we know that they cousins, but you don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. Notice me. I got your back.
Right, that's exactly what they're doing, and it's
that
cool.
Bitch killed me with the blood, sweat, and tears. That nigga don't work. That nigga ain't bleeding, crying, or sweating. She needs to stop.
Right, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yo, I'm just, like I said, they proved my case. I didn't feel like what they said on other people's platform hurt me. I felt, if anything, it proved my case because here it is. You have my cousin who's saying that she's been friends with his kids' mothers for 20 years.
Right.
Okay. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a cousin who's on there talking about, I told her at the time when he got locked up, mind you, I left when I was 16. I went to school in Florida. So I have proof that I wasn't in New York when this Marie Petty is claiming that I told her that I lied on her cousin, and you still chose to be Facebook friends with me?
So now what I want to know is, how are y'all going to use that? How are y'all going to use that Maria is KennyPetty's cousin and he sent her to threaten you? And that's y'all proof y'all got when you and Hotshot literally sitting up here saying that Kenny don't even fuck with her. Y'all sitting up here saying she's out for clout. And this was after y'all heard Black T Blog interview. After. So when it's gone, you can throw that out the window. So now y'all back in square one. Jenn, who threatened you? Who is harassing you? And y'all are so stupid to believe a story. The story sounds so far-fetched. Because she makes sure that it's a person told a person this that told a person that. It was never Kenny or Nicki directly, but it was people that know them. You know how stupid that sounds? Her brother. It was her brother that told her this stuff. And then come to find out, she didn't want to involve her brother because her brother is on the run and blah, 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 blah. All right, guys, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. But before I finish this video, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Let me say this. For anybody that is struggling and suffering for anything that's going on in this Nicki Minaj case, please don't watch. If it's triggering off memories of your assault or someone you know, don't watch. Don't involve yourself in it. Okay? Now I do want to say, and this is my opinion, And I just want you guys to think about it. Listen to what you heard here. Listen to what you heard on the Kristen Nicole Black T-Blog channel. It's not that hard to make it make sense. All the inconsistencies in her story and the motive behind Hotshot and Nosey Heaux. The motive. Nosey Heaux, she cannot stop saying sue, sue, money, money, money. If this is a real victim, she would tell Nosey, stop with the money. Stop with this. So this, I want justice. They're threatening me. I'm scared. But you don't see none of that. You don't hear none of that. Because it ain't true. And they're out for money. All right, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And don't forget, go check out Kristen Nicole channel. And I will talk to you later. All right, guys. Bye. Mwah.